Hello, dear Virgos, and welcome to your September 2023 readings with me. A very, very happy birthday to you, my dear Virgos. May God bless you abundantly and fulfill all your heart's wishes. This is my prayer for you all. So, let's get started. Let's see what's in store for Virgo's sun, moon, and rising. Starts with a very, very beautiful energy, my dear Virgos. So, if you have been having problems with anyone, if you had a fallout with someone due to different reasons, then my dear Virgos, you will see that you'll be able to iron out differences with those people. Okay, there is this feeling of love, there is this feeling of understanding thanks to your communication skills, that you will be able to iron out differences. Even for Virgo students, if you have had problems with your classmates or your group mates or teammates, then you will be able to patch up with them. Okay, and in your workplace, my dear Virgos, if you have had problems with your higher ups or with your colleagues regarding some sort of difference of opinions, then my dear Virgos, in the first week of September, I see that it's a beautiful energy to just turn the page and forget all that is, that occupied your mind in a negative way, and regarding somebody said something, the grudges that you held against each other, and this is a new fresh start to an old relationship. All right, this is what I see. All in all, I see when it comes to your communication skills, you will be able to do very well regarding your work also. And those of the Virgos who are into the field of I would say, those of the Virgos who are in the field of communication, media, artist, whatever has to do with communication, written communication, oral communication also, I see that you will be doing very well in the first week, and thanks to this, that you will be earning more money also. So there will be different sources of money that can be presented to you as opportunities, thanks to your communication skills and your analytical skills. This is what I see, my dear Virgos, for you. And then we go to the second week. And what is this? If you are interested in changing your life, in having a dream life, in manifesting a life that you want, my dear ones. So I have made a manifestation class. As a child, I was always manifesting, and I didn't even know that this was called manifestation. I used to just get what I wanted just through those techniques that I will be sharing in this manifestation masterclass with you all. And I'll be sharing the spiritual side of manifestation that I feel nobody speaks about, and that is extremely important to know, my dear ones. So the link is given below, and I invite you to this manifestation masterclass that can change your life and you can have your dream life. What is the second week's energy over here? Well, the second week's energy, my dear Virgos, here is again all about love, about serenity. Virgos are feeling loved, Virgos are feeling nourished. You are oozing with love also at this point of time, I would say, in the second week. Too much of love, so it's just, it's just glowing, it's just coming out on your face, and people are going to feel it. All right, so this is what I see in the second week for you. And this is a wonderful energy, because this is an energy where you can really, through your this feeling of love and compassion towards others, you can also attract a lot of opportunities also, is what I see. Actually, it's not supposed to do that, but somehow people will get attracted to you, and there can be opportunities that will be presented to you in the second week, is what I see. And I also see, my dear Virgos, is that in the second week, for the single Virgos, I see that there is chance that you meet someone new. Okay, and there will be this energy of deja vu, like, I've seen this person before, or that kind of a soul connection with someone. So there is a high chance that you meet someone, or you open out your heart to someone also. If you are not single, but you might open out your heart to someone, because you feel love towards them, you feel this kind of a strong attraction bond towards them. What you do with it will really depend upon you. Okay, this is what I see in the second week. And in the second week I also see, even for Virgo students also, things will go really well. There is no problem. There will be some kind of get-togethers, reunions also for students, and at large for Sun Moon Rising Virgos also there will be some cause to celebrate, something to be celebrated also in the second week, because I see this kind of euphoric energy. New beginnings also is what I see for Virgos in the second week. And this is a beautiful energy, because this is an energy for the birthday, I would say. New start, fresh things, new, you are getting reborn. This is your rebirth. Okay, so how would you do, what would you do if you were reborn? Okay, today, what would be that dream that you want to achieve, that goal that you want to achieve, how you want to live your life? It is all coming up in the second week. So what changes are you looking for, my dear Virgos? This is what I see, and I ask you over here, whatever the good changes, the kaizen that you want to bring about, you can bring about in the second week. And then we go to the third week's energy. Now, third week, some of the Virgos are traveling, or they are planning the long distance travel at this point of time. I also see for Virgos in the third week is that there can be some offer that can come to you from offshores. Okay, and there can be sudden travel plans also. There are gains through foreign sources, like you're living in a particular country, so offer is coming from another country, and then you're working out something, you're collaborating with something in order to get something good out of it, get some business out of it. This is an opportunity to flourish also, is what I see in the third week. I also see, my dear Virgos, that some of you will just, as I said, at the spur of the moment, you decided, okay, tomorrow I'm flying to such and such a country, or this week I am going here. Just it was not planned, but your work or a particular circumstance is making you travel in the third week. And this is, I see more the travel on the sea. Okay, like yeah, with the plane or the ship, the cruiser, as we say. Yeah, or maybe you can go swimming also to the other country. Why not? Yes. So yeah, in the third week, this is the energy that is going to be presented. You have to be a good swimmer. I will die because I'm not even a swimmer. So in the third week, yes, this is the energy that is coming to you. And I also see that Virgos are wanting more, what can I say, the freedom, the spontaneity to work. I want to make my own decisions. I don't want to come to the higher ups to ask, can I do this, or what should be implemented, can like all the time, like it sounds like all the time taking permission of the higher ups. So Virgos will want to discuss this with the authority figures, that I would like to take the decisions for my team, and would you allow me to? So these kind of discussions will also take place in the third week. And for Virgo students also, you will be traveling, or there is a lot of online connection with somebody from foreign countries, or you are even aiming at foreign universities. So some of you are traveling also. Some of the Virgo students will be traveling also to enter into a new university that is away from your place, or a new school. This is what I see. For some of the Virgos, it will be a new job that you're going to undertake in a different country, or a different place altogether. And I see more water elements around. So it can be a place, a city which has a lot of, a sea, or a lot of lakes, or something like that. And for some of the Virgos, I see, especially when it comes to emotions, I see for some of the Virgos that you will take a distance with someone. How can I say? There will be an element, where you will feel that I don't want to go on in this relationship. It's not giving me anything positive. Okay, so you'll be like, I want to take my distance from toxic people in my life, and I want to find new horizons. So this is what is seen. A foreign lover also can come into your life, single Virgos. This is what I see at this point of time. But there is a lot of energy of foreign lands in the third week. So if you're into import export, or as I said, a foreign connection becomes a potential something, or you're dealing with foreign lands because your child is studying there, or your relatives are there, your husband is there, your wife is there, boyfriend, your girlfriend is there. Okay, this is what I see in the third week. Money wise, you'll be doing fine, so no worries about that. Now we go to the last week. Now, the last week's energy, however, is a challenging energy, my dear Virgos. And why is it challenging? You're going to be provoked. You're going to be provoked by some people. You are going to feel a bit out of place with some people. We feel like that time to time. I don't know if you've noticed or not. Sometimes we just feel, like even if you meet some people who you knew for years, and then when you meet up with them after a certain time, and you've seen that your ideas and their ideas don't match anymore, they're bygones now, and their way of thinking has changed completely. So you can't find some common points, okay, where you used to agree before. Now you will start disagreeing with those people. So there can be a kind of a clash of opinions, a kind of a clash of way of living also. Yeah, there can be some kind of argument that will start on certain things, and there you will feel a bit tied up, because at one side they are your close relations, but at the same time you're not getting well along with them. This can be quite a thing, isn't it? Like, imagine there's no heaven. There is no heaven. It's all here. There are realms, but there is no like specific heaven. That topic I'll deal with it in another video, okay? So let's come back to our reading in the fourth week. So it's about those people who meant a lot for you, and now inside the family, inside that group, there are divisions that start taking place. Okay, so something like that you are in the same family, but now you don't feel you belong to that same family, you don't feel you belong to that same group, you don't feel you belong to that same friend circle. Okay, so something is changing and drastically changing. This is what I see in your mindset also. Basically it's coming from your mindset. This is what I see. Then for some Virgos, I see that there'll be administrative hassles also, paperworks, things you forgot, so fine has to be paid. So right now when you're listening to me, please go and deal with all your paperwork once and for all, so you don't have more hassles in that. Like, you don't have to pay fine. Okay, and then instead of paying a fine, I would say donate it to some charity. That's much better, instead of just paying the fine just because you were late. And in the last week also, I see, as I said, administrative hassles are there. For students, there can be a lot of tough, challenging things to be overcome regarding your syllabus. Maybe you have not understood, maybe there is some problem that comes in, that makes you a bit shaky regarding your studies, so you feel overwhelmed with the studies. It's simple, it's in the mindset. Okay, my dear Virgo students, so you can tackle with it, because you are very good analyzers. So you need to analyze what needs priority and what doesn't need, and where do you want to focus your strength. Okay, and then for some of you, it can also be problems during travels. Okay, suddenly maybe the flights got cancelled, or maybe there's a health crisis, so we can't travel, or we need a lot of different things to travel. Okay, some regulations and rules are changed. This is what is also seen in the last week, my dear Virgos. So all in all, I see a wonderful month ahead, except for the last week. Stay cool, don't get into arguments, please, because they don't lead anywhere. Okay, when you are in an argument, means that there are two people with completely different thought processes who are not agreeing, and this is the argument. And no matter how much you're going to spend your energy, the other person is not going to understand it. Why do that? Wait till they are cool, and wait till you're cool, and try to see where you can take that conversation and get something good out of it. Instead of fighting, I feel discussion when everybody is cool is a better idea. Otherwise, it's just blame game that starts. Okay, So take care of that in the last week. But otherwise, it's a beautiful, beautiful energy, and enjoy your beautiful, wonderful, yummy, yummy, healthy Virgo cake, okay, birthday cake. And I shall see you next month. The baby Virgos will be grown up until then. Bye bye. God bless.